and let the one who has no sword sell his cloak and buy one.
Alright guys, I want to go over a couple things with especially the Taurus lineup, and this could actually be for a lot of different guns as well if you're looking at whether you want the more compact or the full size. So I've got the Taurus G3 here. Now again, this is the same length here. The G3 and the G3 XL, which is what I carry. I carry the XL. I like the length of the barrel and slide on the G3. But I like the grip on the G3C, or this is the PT111 G2, basically the same size. So I want to show you some size comparison. And when you're going to conceal carry, a lot of things that pushes us more toward the compact is the shorter barrel. So there's not as much, especially you in the waistband carriers and you appendix carriers, you go to the shorter here. So if we put that side by side, it's going to look, you know, something like that, right? Let me get that right. Right about there. So it is a little bit shorter, and this little bit makes a difference. Well, if I can get it right. There we go. That makes a difference in your waistband, especially in the appendix. However, what we do a lot of times is we will throw lights, and my favorite lights, in all honesty, is the Olight, because they're decent priced and they work really well. In fact, I've got a lot of these Olights. So this is the Baldur S, and this is the Baldur Mini, but I also have the Baldur Pro, the Baldur Pro Rs. I've got those on some of my rifles, and then I've got one on my bedside handgun. But these are laser light combos, and they run roughly 150 bucks. They're a little bit cheaper than that, but roughly 150 bucks with shipping and everything, taxes and all that junk. You're looking at less than 150 bucks, I should say. And most of your other lights are going to be a little bit more expensive, but these work and they fit really well because they're adjustable. You know, right here, this part adjusts so you can move this back and forth. A lot of your lights are just fixed, so they don't fit as well. But I want to show you a comparison on this. Now, this is the smaller one. This is the Baldur Mini, and then this is the Baldur S. So the Baldur S sticks out a little bit more than the Mini, and this is 300 lumens? No, this one's 600, this one's 800 lumens, and then you've got the laser as well, if you can see in there where the laser comes out at right there, that black dot. This is the green lasers. I like green. My eyes pick up on the green better. That's one thing you need to test as well, but this video is going to be on length. So I've got the compact, and I'm going to throw a light on here, especially you inside the waistband carriers when you do this. Now this one, the one thing a lot of people, they'll throw it on and they'll tuck it. I don't like that because this gets in the way of the trigger. I would rather have this at least right there so it's at the same spot of the trigger guard. And when I do that, now this one's still going to be a little bit shorter on the, make sure I got it right. I'm having to look through the camera right here, or on the screen. This is still a hair shorter, but see how much more length it adds to this barrel. But I want to show you the Baldur S if we set it up properly, because I see a lot of guys that are getting the Baldur S because it's got that 800 lumens, and they want that more lumen and all that, which I don't blame them. I like the higher lumens as well. Make sure it's properly on there. And I'm not looking at this. I'm looking through the screen of the camera, and it is unloaded. I've already checked it and all that. But right here is where I would want it. And when you do this one, you're literally the same size. So for those of you guys that are going to, especially on the Taurus lineup, and again, this is a bunch of them. But you need to look at this. If you're going to attach a light or laser combo, and especially the Olight series, I really like the Olight series. I love this light. But if you're going to do this, you might as well go ahead, if you want to, and get the longer version here and pop this light on it, because it's not going to stick out anymore. The light on the G3, or the G3 XL is the one that I carry, you're going to put it here, and then you're going to bring it back. In fact, I would come here and bring it back, and that is actually a little shorter than your barrel and stuff. And the part that's going to make the biggest difference, especially appendix carry, is going to be this, because this is going to be what's going to be sitting like right there at your leg. We make holsters. We have custom holsters that we make, so you can go check those holsters out. defensetraining.org/holsters. All right, back to the video. Are closer to your leg where it bends. This is going to be a little further over toward your midline. So this isn't going to be as big of a deal as this. Even if you decide to get rid of this later, this still isn't going to be a big of a deal. This is what's sitting closer to your leg over there, and if you got rid of that and just got a standard holsters, our standard holsters basically cut right here. But when we put these on, we have to come out, and we have to come out so far against this light to allow it to hold and not go too far forward, because the thing that we hold on to with our holster is your little joint right here, your little lever, I mean. So that's what it holds on to. So we make them to where this is what snaps in, because in all honesty, that's about all we can hold on to snap in with this combination of light combo. But I just wanted to go over that. So when you, especially you Baldor S guys, if you've got the Baldor S and you're thinking about buying a gun, you're looking at the Taurus lineup and you're looking at the Baldor S, personally, if you like the shorter grip, I would go with the G3 XL. Here with the longer here, or if you don't mind the longer grip, I would just go with the standard G3 is what I would do, because once you line this thing up, it ends up being, once I can get it lined, almost the exact same size, you know, maybe a millimeter shorter, and that's it. And that's not going to make that big of a difference. So I just wanted to throw this out here because a lot of guys, they'll order it and they'll be like, oh man, it makes it stick out so much further than that. If you're going to go with this light, which is an amazing light, I love this light, and especially the Taurus lineup, I would just go ahead with the longer barrel because it's going to stick out that far anyway. And your other lights as well, they're going to, what happens with your holsters is once you add this part in here to the holster, that's what's going to be sitting against your leg. So the further that we go over, so I'm right-handed, so the further right that I go on my leg, the more that's out here, the more I can feel it. So anything added pretty much anywhere in here is going to make a difference. So at that point, you might as well go with the longer barrel and then just go that route. And you can just go with the full size, because you're going to be able, it's going to be just as comfortable with the full size as it would be with this compact and the light. They're going to be about the same comfort level. And again, I would not put this on here. This is one of the things that I see happen, is the guys will get them and they will put them on and they'll do that, and then they'll practice. They'll be so practicing without this, where they get it to where this is impeding to that trigger. I don't like that. I like this sitting right there at the trigger guard, where it's nice and flush right in here. And then again, some of you guys, you're gonna throw that thing on out there because you got longer fingers than I got. And once you're here, in all honesty, just comfort level, you might as well just go to the full size. So I just wanted to throw that out there. A couple things that I'm seeing. Now you go to the Olight Mini, it is still a little bit shorter. With the Olight Mini, it's going to sit with the compact one. It's going to be about that much shorter than your full size. But again, does it make a difference? Sure, it makes a little bit, but it's not that much of a difference. So if you're trying to choose between the compact or the full size, and you're going to go with the Olight, you know, you've studied them, you've got read up on all the stuff and see that they're really good, they stand behind their products and all that good stuff. Personally, again, I've went to the G3 XL. Now I do not carry a light on mine, but the comfort level's pretty much the same between these two, because we can cut the holsters. The appendix standard holster is going to cut back more down in here, so we're going to cut a lot of that out. So it's not going to be that big of a deal anyway. Alright guys, we just wanted to show you that as far as choosing a holster and all that. Didn't want to make this a big long video, but if you're going to a light laser, a light or a laser or a light laser combo. That's one of the things to keep in mind, because once you put this on a compact, it extends out a lot of times, and when it fills this void in, it makes it very similar to the feel and the comfort level of the full size, especially in the appendix carry. Alright guys, this is Spencer, Defense Training. Stay safe, stay armed. Hey, we want to take a second just to let you know that we offer concealed weapons classes in South Carolina. We are in Anderson, South Carolina. So if you're local to us, check us out at defensetraining.org. We also offer other training as well. You can check that out again, defensetraining.org. Also, we make holsters. We have custom holsters that we make, so you can go check those holsters out. They are ambidextrous and both inside and outside the waistband holsters. They are made of Kydex. They have a lifetime guarantee and a 60-day money-back guarantee. So check those out at defensetraining.org/holsters. All right, back to the video. Please like, subscribe, and comment on this video below. Thanks.